Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 20, called Necessary Killing.
I know I shouldn't like this title, but I'm a little excited because I feel like somebody's gonna back Frieren into a corner.
Aren't they doing that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that other team came to kill them.
I know. I'm saying I shouldn't be excited about it, but I am.
Listen, I know I shouldn't be excited, but I am.
It's true. It's true.
Well, Fern's group is being surrounded, and then the old man, his group, is gonna try to steal the bird.
Yeah.
So all these
losers,
lowlifes who can't do the stuff on their own are about to be in a world of hurt.
Watch the fight scene be just like 2 minutes and then it's done. Frieren just walks out with the bird.
Frieren makes quick work of all the monsters. It's gonna be the other mages that stump her.
Yeah.
No, she's not gonna be stumped. She's gonna destroy them. But like, I'm really annoyed that Frieren's group came up with a great plan and then all the other guys are just like, it's not cheating because they can in the scope of the rules, but like, don't be so pathetic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, they're just reacting to the plan. And Frieren and the girls knew when they did it what the outcome was going to be.
But they knew people would be mad.
Well, but now you have nowhere else to go but the water.
Find a piece of water, find a place with water and wait.
Yeah, but they poisoned every other water source.
There's another one.
They knew this was coming. Now, it was a good idea, and they managed to get the stele, but we'll see.
Who do you think is going to perform a necessary killing, though? Frieren or Fern?
I actually think it's going to be Fern.
That was my guess, too.
I think she's going to go through...
And then Fern's going to be like, sometimes you have to do what you have to do, Fern.
Yeah. I feel that Frieren, with her amount of magic, she's just going to, like, pin them down to the ground with sheer will, and she won't have to kill them because she's just so much stronger than everybody else.
Well...
Just an invisible magic hand being like, just stay there.
Easy peasy. Adam's pretty pumped up about this episode. The title just really got him going. So let's see what it's all about. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 20 is coming right now. This guy. Don't like him. I mean, why destroy innocent trees, though? She's not even blinking.
Bye-bye.
Well, if that was the necessary killing, that was quick.
What did you think of the line of your magic is devoid of character?
Like it doesn't have a signature twist on it?
Are you
know what I mean?
I was asking you, you can't ask me back.
I'm like, is that what it means, Adam? Oh, yeah, I feel like maybe that's what it means. It's just like straight force, like brute force, as opposed to being representative of the wielder.
Yeah. I think about it as it is solely a tool for accomplishing the task versus being part of you. I don't know. But I thought that was an interesting line when talking about Fern's magic. And I also think that comes from Frieren. Like that teaching of hide your mana, do this is how you accomplish things. Her kind of straightforward nature when she's attacking demons.
And pulling spells from all different sources of all
Yeah.
different types.
Yeah. I just thought that was an interesting line. Do we think she's done or dead or decapitated or?
They're leading us to believe that that is the case, but she's probably still alive.
Alright, we'll find out.
ソルガニール。
体が動かない。魔力も操作できないな。強力な工作魔法か。こんなのがあるんなら自力でシュティレ捕まえればいいじゃん。まあ、シュティレが見つけられなければ無用な長物か。
俺の魔法は目に収めたやつの動きを封じる魔法だ。俺がお前から目をそらさない限り、お前は動けない。その状態のお前なら簡単に殺すことができる。
しかもこいつ、手加減していたな。本当に殺すつもりなら、あの奇襲段階で動きを封じていたはずだ。
ラストチャンスだ。シュティレを置いてうせろ。
なんだ、つまらない。せっかく殺し合いができると思ったのに、結局シュティレを脅し取ることが目的か。待って、なんでそんなこと命令する必要あるの？動けなくなった私からシュティレを奪えばいいじゃん。
She's gonna attack.
Ho ho!
視界に全身を収めてないと無理なのか。多人数相手に使わないわけだ。
目を狙いやがったな。
合理的な判断でしょ。
I mean, she's pretty ruthless.
俺がお前の立場だったら殺すために首を狙う。それで戦いは終わりだからな。お前にはそれができたはずだ。戦場でも同じようなことをした奴らはいたぜ。そいつらは全員殺しを楽しむ変態だった。お前はここで殺しておくべきだな。
女子供を殺したことあるの？
Oh.
ねえと思ってんのか。
ふん。どんな地獄を見てきたの？
時間稼ぎか？いいだろう。乗ってやるよ。
Character backstory.
俺ら北部魔法隊は対魔族専門の傭兵だが、有事には国同士の戦争にだって動員される。人ってのは人の弱い部分をよく知ってる。戦争に女子供を駆り出すなんて悪魔の所業は珍しいことでも何でもねえ。地獄なんかじゃない。北の果てじゃ日常だ。
そう。
I've heard of some mercenary mages back in my day. Not back in my day, in my reading days.
What books?
Couldn't tell you.
Got it.
I have read probably a 100th the amount of fantasy that Adam has. Probably actually less than that. Pretty sure there were mercenary mages in some of them.
Oh, that's definitely a thing. The books I'm reading right now have mercenary mages in them. I'm reading them on my Kindle, so I don't know what the name of the book is.
Does reading on a Kindle preclude you from not knowing the title of the book?
I flipped through it.
Let's be honest, everybody. We know how Adam is with remembering anything. Okay, so that's a him problem.
Locke and Jean are the main characters, I can tell you that much.
What?
Locke and Jean.
I guarantee you those aren't their names.
I could even spell
How do
them
you
for
spell
you.
them?
L-O-C-K-E and Jean, G-E-A-N.
殺さないの？私はね、その人が得意とする魔法は人生や人間性に大きく関わっていると思っている。 相手の動きを封じるこの魔法はまるで殺すまでの猶予を欲しがってるみたいだ。そっか、時間稼ぎに乗ったのもそのためか。驚いたよ。とうに両手は血で染まっているのにまだ人間でありたいと思っているんだ。
そうだ、これは殺す覚悟のための時間だ。でもな、ジョーちゃん、俺はためらい臆することはあっても必要な殺しは全部やってきたぜ。じゃあな、ジョーちゃん。
動かないでください。
冗談だろ。エーレがやられたのかよ。
Where's the stealing?
全く気配がしなかった。驚いたぜ。魔力を完全に消せんのか。シュティレを捕らえたのはお前だな。
運が良かっただけだよ。偶然シュティレのねぐらを見つけて、その子は鳥を捕まえる魔法を師匠から教わっていた。あんたは何でも捕まえられるのによっぽど運が悪かったみたいだね。
まったくだぜ、ついてね。エーレと戦っていたな。あいつはどうした？
Dead.
殺しました。
See, Fern doesn't
第
hesitate.
一次試験の合格条件は今日の日没までにシュティレを保有していることとパーティーメンバーが全員揃っていること。
Is she gonna give the stealer back?
負けだな。聞かせ
Maybe
て。
she bluffed.
He didn't take it.
Is she
私
bluffing?
を殺すんじゃなかったの？
不合格が確定したんだ。
Is Fern bluffing?
もう
I don't know.
殺しだ。じゃあな。別に背中を狙ったって構わないぜ。不要な殺しが必要な殺しに戻るだけだ。
ユーベレ様、分かってる。
She doesn't like that she got beat.
Where is the bird?
It's in the
嘘
cage.
上手じゃ
Where?
ん。今のうちにランド様の援護に向かいましょう。大丈夫でしょう。あのメガネくん、相当な食わせ者だよ。
Was that a shadow?
勝負ありだな。
すごいね、これ。鋼鉄に変えた無数の花弁を正確に操って防御をかいくぐった。でもこれ我流でしょ。我流の人って基礎がおろそかになっていることが多いんだよね。僕はさ、知らない相手と戦う前に必ず様子見をするようにしている。君の弱点はよく分かったよ。多分。
He strikes me as a Tsukushima
He reminds
type.
me of Tsukushima so much.
どう勝つつもりだ。降伏しないのなら次は首を切り落とす。
だからこれは戦う前の様子見なんだって。君、魔力探知苦手でしょ。
Love that.
実体はあるから正確には僕の分身かな。
いつから
Oh. Taser
最初
hand.
からだよ。第一次試験が始まった時から。僕は他人を信じていないからね。
Fair.
何が殺しただ。あのクソ女、平然と嘘つきやがって。おい、起きろエレ。魔力切れかよ。だっせえな。魔法学校の首席だろ。
一般攻撃魔法の物量で押し切られたわ。さばききれなかった。信じてないでしょ。
いいや。
Wow.
Fern is a little badass.
Ordinary offensive magic, but very powerful.
But she coming hot.
I wouldn't have been surprised either way if she had killed her or bluffed.
Yeah.
Frierin's cold as ice.
Cold was exactly the word I was going to use.
Okay.
Focus on the objective. Nothing else matters.
I was like, yes, necessary killing, 100%.
I'm curious what that's going to be. I love the titles of these episodes because they always catch you in a way that you're not expecting.
We're going to get that flashback. Or maybe this is all going to be about this group.
Maybe. I like the illusion magic though. I thought that was cool.
When we first met that guy, I thought of Tsukishima immediately.
Totally.
He looks like him. His voice sounds similar.
Pragmatic.
His
and kind of,
like demeanor,
Yeah.
just everything.
Yeah, totally.
バカみたいに正面から戦いやがって。お前なら勝てねえ勝負じゃなかったはずだ。だが一般攻撃魔法だけでこれほどの芸当ができるとしたら、
Watch out.
あの女は相当な化け物だな。行くぞ。シャルフと合流する。
待ってよ、歩けないんだけど。
仕方ねえな。
ちょっと、物みたいに運ぶつもり。
Should have run out of mana. I definitely would have floated her like an object.
近いの？
あの茂みの向こう側だ。おいシャルフ、エーレを運ぶの手伝って。
やめる。応募してくれ。しびれて動けん。
くっそ、マジで何なんだよ。
この音、何かしら。
雨音だろ。結界の外で雨が降り始めたんだ。まるで俺の今の心境だぞ。あと 2,3 時間もすれば日没。第一次試験終了だ。戦闘不能2名。こんな状況じゃシティレはもう奪えねえ。俺たちの不合格は確定なんだ。
それなのに私たちを助けてくれるんだ。優しいのね。
ここでお前らを捨ててってもいいんだぜ。
見捨てないで。
泣くんじゃねえよ、男だろ。
その優しさがあなたが魔族と戦う理由なのかしら。あなたは私の村も救ってくれたわ。
バカが。優しさなんかで命張れるか。人間は欲望のために戦うんだよ。
Is he actually a good guy?
下の頃だ。故郷に好きなやつがいたんだよ。今からちょうど29年前、北側諸国の魔族の動きが活発化して、そいつは一家揃って中央に逃げていっちまった。俺はバカなガキでな、格好をつけちまったんだ。
クソったれな魔族どもは俺が全員ぶっ殺してやる。だからそん時はこの村に帰ってこい。
That's pretty sweet, actually.
4つか5つのガキの頃の話だ。もう顔も名前も覚えちゃいねえ。
バカみたいね。
ああ、バカみたいだ。帰りはまた帰ろうかな。俺、船酔いひでんだよな。
私のおじいちゃん紹介しようか。一級魔法使いだから陸路で。ねえ、ビアベル。
どうした？
あれ。
Find it. Feel that you don't have mana.
今までの苦労は何だったんだ。月が回ってくんのが遅すぎんだよ。
The bird's pretty sweet.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Killing demons for a 4-year-old crush, but, you know, he's a good guy.
I mean, that was cute.
Yeah.
And then the girl, he saved her village.
You know what I was actually thinking was, do you remember we talked about how people do things for unknown reasons and then just keep going? That kind of reminded me of that. It's like he set this up at 4 or 5 years old, and that's what he's still doing. And now this worked out. He's killing demons and whatever else. But it reminded me of that conversation we had about you get stuck doing something in our path that you think is right.
With how much attention they're paying to him, I'm like, oh, are they gonna bring him along for the rest of the journey?
I was wondering the same thing.
But then they'd have 3 mages.
I was wondering if Fern might get a crush on him or something.
He seems a little old for her.
Maybe.
My mind just jumped to him joining the party, but I feel like they need a bit more diversity in skill sets.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I do think he's going to be around because they went to the trouble of showing us his backstory.
フリーレン、あの子さっきから何もしてこないけど。
エルフか。優秀な魔法使いだな。ラウフェンの魔法なぞ一度見せれば二度は通じんだろう。だがその一度で十分。これは殺し合いではない。
消えた。
She doesn't even blink.
シテレが取られたか。面白い魔法だ。結界の中は雨でも快適だな。
そういえば第二次試験の試験官はお前だったな。全然。
今回も有望な受験者を何人も死なせたみたいじゃないか。ゲナ。
笑わせる。有望なやつはこの程度では死なんよ。それに一級魔法使いにはそれだけの価値がある。お前もそれは分かっているはずだ。
それにしても人が悪い。魔法使いの試験に魔力探知が通用しない獲物を選ぶだなんて。捕まえられるかどうかは運任せ。これは争奪戦に見せかけた対人戦だ。
運も実力のうちだ。
I agree.
それに運以外でシュティレを捕まえた連中もいるようだ。あと3時間で日没だ。激化するぞ、対人戦が。
誰が勝ち上がると思う？
3分の1は残るだろう。その中に電剣は確実にいる。奴の実力は一級魔法使いと比べても遜色はない。
富と権力にしか興味のないご老体がなんで今さらこんな試験に。目的はやっぱり特権？
さあな。あのじいさんももう年だ。思うところでもあるのだろうさ。
ねえ、今の子が使った魔法ってさ、ジルベーアでしょ。南側諸国の山岳民族に伝わる民間魔法だ。
ああ、そうだ。
ジルベーアって？
高速で移動する魔法だったら2人はそのまま隠れていた方が良かったと思うよ。あの子だけシュティレを持って逃げればいい。
ラウフェンはまだ未熟者でな。魔力の痕跡を残しすぎた。お前なら容易に追跡できるはずだ、フリーレン。現にお前はわしらを煩わしく思っておる。
まあね。私のこと知っているんだ。
わしらの世代でその名を知らぬ魔法使い。
Bow down to the queen.
直接この目で見るのは初めてだが、一目見て確信した。お前は勇者一行の魔法使い、フリーレンだ。
有名なの？伝説的な魔法使いだ。もしかしたらとは思っていたが、エルフってマジで年取らねえんだな。結局堂々と挑んでくるんだ。私たちのことをずっと嗅ぎ回っていたでしょ。もっと卑怯な手で来るかと思っていた。
いやあ、十分卑怯さ。電剣がお前の足止めをしている間に、俺がそっちのガキ2人どちらかを殺す。
なるほど。パーティーメンバーが欠けて合格条件を満たせなくなれば、こっちは引かざるを得ないわけだ。面白い。
Frieren's gonna kill that guy where he stands.
こいつ強いよ。知ってるよ。
やめろ、リヒター。わしらは足止めができればそれでいい。勝てる勝負だ。
電剣。俺
Frieren's gonna kill
は
Richter.
冷徹な人間だと思っていたんだがな。宮廷魔法使いだろ。政敵を消したことだって一度や二度じゃないはずだ。
級魔法使いに人死にの価値があるとは思えんだけだ。
それだけは同意見かな。一級魔法使いなんてただの称号だ。それほどの価値があるとは思えない。
呆れたものだな。まさか特権も知らずに試験に挑んだのか？
特権？
半世紀以上前に突如として歴史の表舞台に現れ、人類の魔法使いの頂点に君臨した大陸魔法協会の創始者、大魔法使いゼーリエは魔王軍との長い戦火の時代の洗練された魔法使いを未だに追い求めている。だから彼女は一級魔法使いの座についた者に特権を与えることを約束した。一つだけ望んだ魔法を授けるとな。ゼーリエは人類の歴史上のほぼ全ての魔法を網羅する生ける魔導士。この地上で全知全能の女神様に最も近い魔法使いだ。巨万の富を得ることも大病を癒すことも絶大な力を手に入れることだってできる。望んだ魔法が授けられるということは魔法使いにとって願いが叶うに等しいことだ。人ってのは単純でな。おかげで今や一級魔法使いは人外を疑うほどの化け物揃いだ。それほどの価値があるんだよ。
そう。
バカバカしい。
電剣、あんたみたいに特権なんてどうでもいいって方が少数派だ。始めるぞ。電剣、そいつを1分足止めしろ。それだけあれば2人とも殺せる。
何度も言わせるな。
So is that a legend or real?
I think it's real. Anybody who becomes a first-class mage gets a spell of their choosing, essentially.
If they find this elf, or do they
No, I
just
think
know where she is?
No, she's in like the temple. She rules all of the mages.
Who made her the boss?
Did I miss the election for queen? Because I didn't vote for you.
She's probably the
I bet
strongest.
Flem didn't answer to her.
I also wonder if Frieren knows her.
It's like her sister or something. Just kidding.
They're gonna have some crash course because they probably see magic.
Frieren's
Totally
probably
opposite.
older than her and is like, she
Maybe.
thinks that she's the queen of mages.
Maybe.
Is this another...
She's gonna become a first-class mage and they're gonna have a showdown.
Yes. Aura was easy peasy.
Another elf mage. I like this old guy. He's got some perspective, but I think Frieren's gonna lay this guy out.
I mean, Denkingen is giving him a lot of chances to not make a mistake here.
Yeah.
He is smart enough to know that you don't want to mess with Frieren.
Yes.
But I don't think this guy's smart enough to listen.
No, all he's thinking about is that spell or being rich or powerful or something.
And that is not the kind of person you want to be a first-class mage.
No, he's an amateur.
Amateur.
Alright, I'm about
She's
to watch
gonna lay him out.
Frieren lay this guy out.
リヒター、たかがガキ2人だ。たった3時
Or
間
Denken will
寝
kill
かしつけ
him.
るだけ。ガキのおもりくらいできるだろう。
電剣、
こいつはわしが叩き潰す。それでよかろう。
老いぼれが
I didn't see that coming.
バルグラント。
若いやつは血気盛んでいかんな。
Well, you're still a child to Frieren.
Come on.
I didn't see him being like, I'll just kill Frieren, we're good.
But I think it's one of those things where it's probably like a chance of a lifetime to beat a legend.
Ugh, give me a break.
I know. Fern held her own though.
Played a couple mind games.
She was
Used
impressive.
some overwhelming offensive magic.
Simple but effective.
Yes. Frieren, I don't know how this is gonna play out.
Humans in general are crafty and sneaky and develop spells,
Rats.
I think. Yeah. I can see them causing Frieren trouble just because I don't think she thinks that fast. She's methodical, she prepares. I feel like that might
She's
be her
made
weakness.
quick work of everything she's encountered so far.
But they've all been monsters and demons, where she has the knowledge of how to do that. Again, I think classical human traits are they think quick on their feet, they're industrious. So I'm curious to see how this goes. But I think Frieren's going to win.
Frieren's going to dominate, and she's going to save the two girls.
I agree.
Do you think she's going to kill somebody?
I don't think so.
She doesn't even need to.
I don't think so. I just don't think she cares that much about becoming a first-class mage. I think she believes Fern is going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's just out here having fun.
Bit of a slower episode, I would say.
Yes.
We got some character development, little interesting team dynamics going on.
I was expecting a little more.
Adam was like, murder, perfect.
I told you right.
But I would say overall it was a little slower.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. Okay. Yeah, very interesting to see the different like paths that people have, the different like spells and techniques that are like their bread and butter, you know, and just like their motivations, things like that.
Well, it was interesting also to see Fern against her peers, like just how advanced she is and how much power she has.
Basic, but so good at the basics. Here's
well,
the thing.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Here's the thing. If you are a master at the basics, that fancy stuff, you don't even need it. Right?
How many times do we talk about it comes down to the fundamentals?
Adam knows all about this through his fantasy stuff. I know about this just through sports, okay? So our worlds are meshing.
You gotta be good at the fundamental. Well, that was also the illusionist. I can't remember what his name is. The same thing. He said, you made up that spell. So you're clearly missing some of the fundamental...
I'm so excited I can't even breathe.
Fundamental properties of magic. I thought that was also interesting. But the episode was slow, but I did enjoy it.
100%. Sure we missed something.
Probably.
I'm sure you'll let us know. We want you to let us know. So please hit us up in the comments below. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye!